right, hey collective, how y'all doing out there today? Now I do hope everything is going well out there in La La Land. Now y'all want a long read? I'm gonna post this at midnight. That way you can fall asleep on it if you want to. Let me see. Alright. Oh god. Let me see. What cards do I want to start out with? Let's do these. Alright, Spirit, what you got? What you got? What you got? Oh. Now it looks like you might be tapping into your inner child. Now I don't know, this doesn't necessarily give me picking off a tree or anything like that right there. It's giving me festival or carnival or something like that right there. Just because they came out together. And I see this one over here. Now you could be saying 999 or 99. You know. It is another 9. 19 is the sun. 1 wand, 9 pentacles. Let's see. Now, I don't know. I'm just looking at all this energy and there ain't no swords in sight. So it's good. It's a feeling. You know, because he's tapping into his inner child. You know. He's the page. A wand. Which represents a fire sign. You know, but it's just that fire. That energy. You know. Look at them. All of them happy. I don't know. It's really giving me some fun. Man, ooh. 3 of Swords. But I see giving and receiving. And what is that? An exhale? I really got to dig into this and see what's going on here. Because I really didn't expect that. I don't know. Let's see. Now, there could be some energy on the outside of you as well. Yeah, maybe that is a release. Let me see, though. I see the false person showing up. Now, you got the wealthy man and occupation. You know? Again, it's still giving me, like, you know, vacation, a celebration of some sort. I don't know. Now, the wealthy man is usually the fixer. He's like the middleman. And then we got the main female. And we got a message of concern. Look, we got 14 and 24. What is going on? Let me see. What is going on here? It looks like it's about to get juicy. Let me see what houses is in. Midheaven on the wealthy hand. This represents money. How you make your money, how you show up. It gives you the ability to walk into a boardroom. Let me make sure that that's the card. Let me see. Let me just make sure. Inventory your professional reputation and ask what you can do to strengthen it. Update a website, yeah. They say you may need to go back to hidden dreams or reawakening ambition. Isn't that what he's doing? Now, let me see. Now, the challenge is, I just want to see what the challenge is because I'm trying to figure out what's that. Traditions, other people's expectation, or family history may be complementary to your ideal or your own potential, or they may be hurdles to overcome as you find your true path. Now, the gift is underneath all worldly sense of ambition is a soul longing to live out its potential, to listen. Now, you can look at this as, the soul. Just look at the background. Dark. Oh, no. Let me see. And then you got North Node showing up here. So it is giving me something futuristic. Seeing the 24 and the 14 and the 2. Now 24 is Jupiter, 14 is Temperance. Both of them represent, Sagittarius, Jupiter. Let me see. And the 2 with the balance. And we got the trines and the sextile. See, I told you. See, trines is always easy. And this is telling you to lean towards what is easy. If I'm not mistaken. But let me see. Lean to what is easy. Compatible. Comfortable. Yeah. And use that comfort to renew, grow, and expand. Yeah. Look for people with compatible ideals, mindsets, and look, an entrance. Yeah. Huh. I'm still wondering why it's so painful. Shit. I don't know. Let's see what the challenge is. Still don't know. The front door is only one part of the house. Be willing to look beyond appearances and into the heart. But don't count on others' ability to do so too. Now the gift is, over time, your reputation is built on what you do, not how you look. And it's so crazy because I always look at her as having some type of stank face. You see how she got her nose all turned up? Huh. Huh. Let me see. Now it could be some something going on in the workplace because occupation is here. I don't know. And I said I was getting something that was fun because the trying is easy. And it wasn't giving me like she was picking off the tree of life, which just indicates. But it was giving me something that you enjoy. And maybe this is somebody else over here. Because we got the wealthy man over here, the midheaven, reputation, how you show up. And maybe you showing up like this right here, full of spark and all that fire in your eye. Somebody might be giving you the stank face. Or you might even be taking somebody else's place. I don't know. Let me see. Because somebody got to mess this up. Yeah, and look what's behind it. The mature woman. And then the family room. Secrets. Important business. Now, it don't have to be work, but it's something going on here. Because I see it. Ooh. Now look what's after that. And there's a message. It's like somebody about to get the memo. Alright, let me see. Let me finish. Now, that's just one scenario. I don't know if that's it, but let me see. I don't know. tap into your emotions. Now, I am getting a master teacher as well as yin yang energy because it's 36 and 39. You know, you could be saying 333. Let me see. And evil eye protection. And look at the computer. Again, it's giving me occupation. Yeah, because entrance is 35 and the midheaven is 36. You know, you could be entering some type of new workplace. Something is changing. Something you're entering into. Let me see. And I told you, the evil eyes. I told you, it's like somebody giving you the stank face. Wait a minute, let me see. Pamper, reflection, and harmony. 12. Peace. And look at how the heart is it's so crazy that it's giving me that same, you see how it's like melting a little bit? Huh. 12. And it's so crazy. I just did a whole read on my other channel for the fire signs in regards to the 12-step program. That was too funny. You know, I talked about the 12-step program to AA in regards to the 12 disciples, zodiac signs, the 12 months out the year. But anyway, if you're interested, go over there and check it out. It don't got to just be for fire signs. It's on the Making of You channel. The link is right in the bio. But let me see. Interest, harmony. I don't know. Maybe it's just the release. Let me see this one more time. I'm pulling from some more cards though. Other people's expectations. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really feeling. Now we're seeing the family room. Be willing to look beyond appearances and into the heart. But don't count on other people's ability. Yeah. Something, I don't know, you might, because we got the evil eye protection. Yeah, somebody might be, Because this wealthy man, just like I said, he's the middleman. He's the hookup. He's the fixer. You know, he can be an employer or something like that right there. I don't know. Let me see. Something. Let me see. We're going to keep pulling from cards until we figure it out. Is that 3? The barber, the driver, and the waiter. See, the fixer. It's like you may actually be groomed for a part. Fit the part. You know? And then the driver would take the wheel. Evil eye protection. And look at the red. It's like, you know, and driving takes skill. You know, it's navigator of journey, steering, safe passage, and welcome. You know, I don't know. Maybe the waiter. Could be something that you've been waiting on for a long time. It could be an exhale. Hmm. Could be a boss or somebody, a manager, something, they don't necessarily got to be the boss, but supervisor or something like that right there. Because I'm just looking at how you look, like you ready to take an order. Now look at the stranger at the bottom of the deck. Hmm. Now the card did say be willing to look beyond appearances, right? I don't know. We gonna figure this out. This is interesting. I kind of like when I had to dig in it like that right there and figure it out. Yeah. And I'm just looking at how he got these glasses on his eyes. Like, can you even see? With that message of concern at the bottom of the deck. I don't know. Let me see. Let me see. Sometimes when you spot it, you got it. I'm still going back to those cliche things that I used to hear in the AA. I don't know. Somebody could have even clinked up. Because we got the barber here. It could be something different changed about you. Could have let go of something toxic and took the wheel. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah. Clinked up. Yeah. We did see that, didn't we? Hold on. Let me see. Let me dig out. Let me dig a little bit more. Gemini. We're in this season. It could happen, this month. Huh. Curiosity, intellect, and networking. Now, is it kind of confirming what I'm saying? Yes, it is. I don't know. It could even be how you knew on the job and I don't even want to call you meat, but how you get on a job and everybody be like, that's the new girl, that's the new guy. Everybody want to, especially if you got one of those work environments where, everybody is, just doing the most. And it's so crazy. Like, all is fair in love and war. Now we got Mars here. Which is giving me fire. It's giving me passion. It's this like this right here. As well as this. It's the heart. Hold on. Alright. Music has stopped. Let me see. And sometimes, child, people be in competition with you, you don't even know it. Now, Gemini, we in that season, is very innovative. Sometimes, you got the two-face. Let me see though. Uranus, radical change. I told you, somebody changed. And it could be something about your occupation changing. Yeah, something is going to be easy. Yeah, conjunction, union, merge, coming together. And it could actually be something that you've been waiting on. This could actually just be an Excel. It's like, because she went from, it could be even this. She went from this situation to this situation. Kind of looked like the same person. And she even looked a little, they got the same hairstyle, same face, but she looks a little bit more put together. Don't it look like the same freaking person? She just looked more younger, vibrant. And she got the red dress on. Child, listen, all this red down here. Yeah, and look what's here. North Node, destined to have. I'm saying occupation because this right there. Gemini. Let me see, I'm going to read that card out. And we have trust, patience, and sensuality. With Taurus is love on his heart. Now, sometimes Taurus is fixed, stubborn. It could be that face. You might just need to smile more, boo. Let me see. The ninth house, spiritual growth. Oh no, let me see. If you're going to work, talk about I hate it here. Yeah, that's probably how your day gonna be. I don't know what's going on, but let me see something. I don't know, baby. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out, y'all. I'm gonna figure it out. Now, let me see. I want to read out all of it. I just want to get a little feel for what this card is talking about. It's not a lot. Now, it says Gemini, the butterfly of the zodiac, enjoys learning a little bit about everything. These very light beings prefer airy realm of ideals to the heaviness of life. Mercury ruled by, they are clear channels of information. Okay. I'm just looking at the other cards. Let me see. Let me pick it up so I can see a little better. Now it says, Mercury rule, they are clear channels of information, sharing their findings through strong communication skills, highly intelligent, and insatiably curious. They are brilliant scholars, cultures, vultures, and conversationalists. Gemini people are active and restless, always seeking new experiences. They can struggle with focused attention, being most comfortable on multitasking. The shadow of Gemini can be inconsistent, aloof. Let me see. And remember, we're just in that energy. You know, we're in Gemini season, aloof and inconsiderate. They are intrinsically fluid and difficult to pin down in their own definition and in relationships with others. They're quick to change with versatile hobbies, interests, and even personalities. I tell you, that little two-faced. They're highly social, but not inherently intimate. And socializing is about their butterfly nature. And they calling to share the information they have accumulated. Now Gemini. He's the spy. He's the gossip. I'll be surprised if that don't come down out here under her or over here. But anyway, I don't know. Now either this is somebody else or this is you. Need to clean up your act. But we see the radical change. Evil eye protection. Something's gonna become a little bit easier. I see it. And I'm really thinking, really getting and if not, what is that, HR? Like, it's gonna teach you something? Because she looked like the same person now. Don't she look like the same freaking person? She just grew up, learned a little something. Yeah, there was a conversation that was had about your performance. Something going on. So it's something like that. I'm trying to tell you. I don't know if it's another person or if it's you. Listen, I gotta go for both sides of the coin. Listen, gotta be devil's advocate. You know? And we got the fix out here. And I tell you, actually, how you show up. Now, you know you can't feed into the gossip and all that stuff right there. Don't let nobody knock you off your square boot, you know. Maybe that's why peace is here. And introspection. 12 steps. Work them steps, boo. Work the steps. You know, I really think they would actually work. I'm serious. I really do. In regards to shadow work, this is something that you can practice every day. You can look up the 12 steps on Google. Give it to you. Now let me see. Let me pull some more cards. Let me pull something else. Let me see. What can I pull to get nosy? What can I pull? I need something that's going to give me something that's going to make it. Let me see. Man, I need something. I need some oracle. Let me see what these say. I don't know what it was. And they all, let me turn them around so I can at least be able to identify what flipped. Let me see. I ain't gonna worry about if they ain't a revert. Oh, shut up. I'll look at them if they, whatever way they come out. I'll look at both ways. Alright, thank you, Spirit. Now we have balance. You need to come into balance. I said I was gonna pay it to both ways. Now, yeah, it's the yin and yang. It's telling you surrender. Now, the wealthy man, the middleman, yeah, it might bring it into balance. Both sides of you, the Gemini. Everybody got a little bit of Gemini in them. Listen. Let me see. We're going to take these. We're going to put this one at the bottom of the deck. And it's inspired. Now, maybe you need to get inspired. I said I was going to pay it to adaptation. Yeah. Now, either you need to adapt to this change, this new journey, or you are adapting and grow. You see? Trust, patience, yeah. Now you might grow on somebody, or somebody might grow on you. You know, sometimes you get people, you know, you just look at people and you just have this funny feeling about it, and turn around to probably wind up being your best buddy. I don't know. Something like that might be going on here. Yeah. Yeah. And inspire. Now maybe you can teach somebody something, it's a lot of people in the world that's not on the ascension journey, I want to say, the hero's journey. Don't know nothing about it, but still caught up. And you got an upper hand here. You may even have to practice some of this stuff or preach some of this stuff that you've been practicing, you know? Yeah, something like that might be going on. Something like that might be going on. You might be going through a little test just to see how far you've come. The Spirit done gave you your instructions. You see the book, right? Yeah. You got your ninja. But let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I'm trying to think what cards can I pull from. Let me see. Let's see what come out these. Let's see. It might change. I don't know. It ain't changing yet. I ain't gonna worry about if those in the upright or not. Now, this is a promotion, or that vacation, I said, because sometimes this card indicates that you need luggage. It is the third house, communication, community. It is a new beginning. It's about elevation. And I can read it for you if you don't believe me. Where's 3? Now it's the ship. I'll take you on a vacation or a business trip. You will need a suitcase for where we're going. Distance is what I'm known for. And I'm constantly in motion. Look at the card next to me for the clues or cues to change I bring in your life. And that's their occupation. Or the barber, clean up. And I said all that about that fun. Yeah. And the drive right here. Safe passage. Trying. Something gonna be easy. Protection. Listen. Safe travels. And it's the midheaven. It's telling you to surrender to your emotions. Now, it could be personal as well. I don't know. Somebody might choose you over somebody else. I don't know. It could be something like that right there going on. Because somebody sure enough got the stank face. And I told you, somebody is freaking happy here. Yeah, it's giving me fun. And there you go. There's the bird, and there's the 12. Messages, introspection. Now, let's see. I just want to read them out for you. We can take a little advice from what the book say. Of course, I'm going to tap into my own intuition. But it sure is crap behind what I said. The burns, phone call, text, or a date. This is how I communicate. I am a meeting or interviews, and I like to negotiate. I can be your sibling, your lover, or your mate. Couples is what I indicate. Who let the dogs out? Ooh. Ooh. And he's the 10 of cups as well as the 18, the moon. Now, I'm not sure why they got the leash in his mouth. Who's off the chain or what like that right there. But he is 18, the moon. But let me see. Feminine energy. Love, nurturing. Let me see. Could be loyalty. And look at them. Both of them got a little rose in their hand. And he's a good guy. He's like my Page of Pentacles. Because he got all his clothes on. You know? Now, of course, that could be your masculine and your feminine energy coming into union balance, you know. Straightening your face up, putting a smile on it. You see? This is the high priestess. He's the high priest. You see, this the one, you know, he's working in his root chakra energy. That's why he all open. And you got this guy. Trust, sensuality, and patience. Look at y'all. Ain't that something? Oh my God, Spirit is too funny. Yeah. Now, of course, it doesn't have to be a relationship, you know. It can just be a friendship. But I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like somebody to made somebody feel a little bit more vibrant. You might be out here. You know how you get a new boyfriend and then you start dressing up and looking cute. You ain't looking cat. Like you be walking around the house with your hair standing all over your head. But she looks so different. She look younger, like she got vitality. She put a little makeup on. See, this one ain't got no makeup on. She do. And I'm not telling you that you have to wear makeup. I'm just saying it's just she got a little bit more color to her. Yeah, I'm the main woman now. No more side pieces. Now I don't know where that came from. Now you might be meeting somebody got some money too. I don't know. Listen, you got love on the brain. Yeah, you want to grow with you. Or this is a situation that you can grow from. Yeah. Now I still don't understand why the messages are concerned with spiritual growth. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody might tell you, baby, you better check yourself before you wreck yourself. Yeah, I just get the feeling that somebody is really gonna clean up. I think you clean up rather well. And look, this is crazy. I just didn't even notice that before. Look at the two twins, Gemini. They look just alike. Am I talking to a Gemini? Am I talking to a Gemini? Am I talking to a Gemini? Am I talking to you, Sybil? Oh my God. Oh my goodness. That's too funny. I didn't even know it. Oh God. Yeah, that's all right. Now, this could, somebody could be, I said HR, but it could be somebody else, because the wealthy man is the fixer. He's the middleman. Yeah, I don't know. Something's changing. You might even have to dress a different way for a position or something like that. You know how you got to look like the manager? Can't be around here fraternizing with the common folk, You got to sit at a different lunch table and stuff like that. You got to hang out with the big dogs now or something like that. I don't know. It's something going on. Yeah. Somebody even might get a little upset. You might get a position over somebody else. I don't. There's so much going on. Yeah. Because the sun is here. It's at the bottom of the deck. And it's the Ace of Pentacles. Now, I'm going to pull from some more cards because this is just too hilarious. And I don't want to stop yet. I don't want to stop yet. Let me see. Let me see what the mermaid's got to say for you. I don't know what other cards I could possibly pull from. Let me see. Let me think. Let me see. Let's pull from. I guess it ain't gonna hurt to pull from them. They can't be too bad. But I still want to see what the mermaid's got to say to you. Because we got the water up here. This is too funny. Now, fellas, if I'm acting like I'm speaking directly to a woman, just change the energy around. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, patience fell right on this. And a deep dive. Right here with surrender and all this water. Yeah. Now the deep dive, it requires you to go deep into the shadow to surrender. Patience is here. Now I think you exerted a lot of patience. You know, temperance, it kept showing up, the same thing. You know, temperament. Man, and you got feelings and inner knowing. You know, and when you become more aligned with yourself, you do begin to understand energies more. I mean, you kind of know these before you even tap into your awakening. You already know if a bitch looking at you crazy. You know what I'm saying? Or if they got interest. You already know. You know? Yeah, feelings. And didn't I say you can tap in? Didn't I say you can tap in? Look what's there. The future. Now, let's see. Now, I really want to read out this deep dive for you. If I could think what the book looked like. What it look like, Spirit? Let me see. Mermaid. There you go. That was too funny. Yeah, and I'm just paying attention to the card here, you know, because it's that half circle and something is about to become full circle, because the other one is invitation, and they meet together, and I like that. Let me see. Let's see. This is too funny. 54. Now you can relate it to any scenario, but it's something like this going on. I don't know how to relate it into a personal situation, you know? Let me see. Let's say, I don't know. Let me see if it got a regular, it don't. But let me just read it. Now, this is telling you to dive deeply into your current situation to help reveal any hidden factors at play. Relax to feel comfortable and acclimatize to this new environment. Didn't I tell you something new? Mermaids are very much at home in the watery world of emotions, always flowing and forever changing. As you dive into the depths of yourself, experience the magic and the wonder of your beautiful inner world. Embrace this magical and vast aspect of yourself and know that you're timeless and limitless in the depths of your being. The journey within can go as deep as you wish and can be a powerful transformation experience. You may like to explore the sacred practice shamanism, which involves diving deep into your shadow sides so we can become healed on a deeper level. Diving deep can reveal many inner mysteries. Learn to observe them with a clear perspective and try to do this without attachment to anything that's discovered. Allow revelations to happen naturally. One way to do this is to watch any inner discoveries as if you're watching a TV screen, but without any emotional attachment to what you're viewing. Now, we did see the mirror card. And again, I said sometimes when we spot it, we got it. I was talking about that thing that I learned in AA. You know, because some of the things that we despise in other people, we have those traits. And I just want to give you an example. It's like I used to hate to hear my sister talk. Laugh and I sound and laugh just like a, what about that? I was like, oh my God, when I heard myself. I was like, oh my God, I hate my laugh. I hate my talk. Oh God, that's crazy. Now, another meaning of this card is that you're someone else. It's another meaning of this card is that you or someone else could be staying on the surface of a situation when it could be preferably to dive deep and explore the deeper meaning of what's really going on. I told you, there's something going on. It can take courage to do this, as we offer fear the unknown. As we offer fear the unknown. Okay, but usually the discovery isn't bad as we think. And often it can bring joy and freedom, sometimes from years of avoidance. This card meaning could also be literal. It could be telling you it's time to go for a swim and to learn to dive. Yeah, and I think it's got something to do with this over here. Now we got it. Listen. Yeah, listen. It's right there. It's right there. Now it could be a man and a woman, and they don't have to be intimate. You know, you listen. Now, Spirit said you got the 22 right there and 8 with infinite possibilities. Yin and yang. The card does say trust, sensuality, and entrance. And it's Taurus. Now, I want to also say this. Now, this is my belief, and I'm standing on it. And nobody can never change my mind. Because I do believe that the feminine energy is the true ruler of the world. We live in a womb. It tell you in nature. You know, everybody go out and what they do. They work for the bee. They work for the ant. The queen. Listen. Now, not to say that we're above, but, just like in the cars, the feminine energy, she's the creator, she's the nurturer. She brings the information forth. And the masculine, he's the builder. He takes that ideal and he expands on it. That's probably why they say happy wife, happy life. I don't know. But we need to find that order and that energy. Now, women, you just naturally, because you're so used to being in charge, it's innate. That's why you do it. But sometimes you just got to throw forth the ideal and let the man build. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Listen, that's all I got on that. All right? All right? Listen. Yeah, well, it's definitely some feelings here. I need to clean it up. Now, maybe this is a business deal because the midheaven is here, but it is representing currency, energy. It's not always ones that you spend. All right? Look like y'all might even be able to have a nice little castle. We got the trine, we got the evil eye protection. Straighten up your Facebook. All right, let me see. And you got temptation of light. Choose wisely. When drawn powerfully to something that seems bright, carefully determine if it truly benefits you. Right here with this dive deep. It's telling you to seek the truth. Always know your why. And you have the venom of doubt. seek the truth. We just seen that. Rely on verified sources. Yeah. Now, again, Gemini gossip, and all that stuff right there, rumors, because that's what he represents. It could be a lot of chitter chatter going on in the workplace or wherever this is happening at. Yeah. And we just seen the junction card, and this is telling you to choose your path wisely. It's at times junction. And it said you will soon arrive at a temporary crossroads where a significant decision will shape your destiny. Now, I want to say, I wouldn't suggest hanky-panky on the job, but listen, I guess it's a rule to every, it's an exception to every rule, but listen, yeah, do your research, child. It's a lot of times these people done had everybody up on the job, all right? I don't know what's going on, I'm just trying to say. Now, you got digital escape here, and it says, dive into the digital world where reality rules bend, and refresh your mind. Switch on and zoom out. Yeah. Now maybe somebody need to stop worrying about. The card do suggest pay attention to how you show up, reputation, and all that right there. But sometimes when you got a good thing going on, people just love to break it up. Just like at social media, keep people out your business. Don't bring your personal business to work or something like that right there. Child, listen, you just think about it. You got to work there. You don't want people all up in your business. If they don't know nothing, they can't talk about nothing. Yeah. Now you got the elder truth right here. Question deeply, accept the truth. You will encounter a truth teller who will challenge your beliefs, but be open to new doors. And maybe that's what this is talking about. Because I'm telling you, you have to have a conversation. I'm willing to bet it. Now, this can all just be in regards to the journey as well. It could all be. And this could have nothing to do with nothing. But it's a good example, I must say. I like it. I kind of like it. Let me see. Yeah. Patience with the venom of doubt. The messages and adaptation and radical change. Yeah. Something going on. Respond calmly. And sometimes you can just talk about the elephant in the room. That's what this card suggests. Get it off your chest, boo. Listen, closed mouths don't get fed. Helping hand, and no one can handle it all. I told you, the fixer. The elder truth. That's the mature woman. Now it could be your higher self, all that, Let's take those. Yeah, I said celebration. And perfect fit. And a freaking surprise. An unexpected turn can bring positive change. Be ready for change. And you're the perfect fit. You're meant to be here. Now, sometimes the Rubik's Cube is a little difficult to piece together when you first get it. But just think about when we was kids. Once we learned, the code, the way to switch it up, it was just like science. We used to do it in seconds. We used to do it in seconds, boo. Now let me see what's coming out this tower. See how this thing gonna end. I got so many cards down here. Now somebody actually could have a birthday. You could even be 52. You could be 34. I'm just saying for my Geminis. You could be on the 9th, the 12th. Yeah, alright, that's all I got. Let me see. And you have Temperance. And the Magician. Yeah, I see some information coming today. Could be a manifestation. Yeah. Temperance, sometimes, the Magician, sometimes you can look at him either way. He casts illusions or he brings in manifestations. Alright? The card did suggest that you're going to have to choose wisely. But somebody might make magic. Something happen. Yeah. This fixer over here. Because he is the number 13, He's going to wrap this thing up. Because your last card is 12. Alright? Wow, this is good. This is good. Look at the star in the tower. Oh my God. Now I want to say that the devil is not in the details because the devil is 15. Look, you got 16, 17, and 14. Okay? And it's right up under the surprise with this venom of doubt. And maybe you doubt that something will happen. And you just need to have a little patience. Something's going to turn around. This is as long as you plant no seeds, As long as you plant no seeds, boo. And this is what's next. The workplace. Some conversations being had. What you say, bitch? Oh my God, what you say? No, stop. Oh shoot, yeah. This man spirit made me look at that. Yeah, this bird. This 12 right here, 4 little birds, they talking about is some type of investment right there with that 7 of Pentacles. Ooh, the secret's out. It's in reverse. And right next to the family heart, the harmony. And look at that. And crying again. But that's the transition. That's the change. That's the radical change. I think this tears of joy. I really do. That 9 over there too. With that 3, the swords, and this 9 is 12. Oh, yeah. And the death card. Wish fulfillment. What's behind there? 5, 6, yeah. From the 5, the feeling left out the code to moving forward. But we're going to take these 2 first because they hit. Now, We got the investment. We got two more. The perfect fit, the balance, wish fulfillment, enjoying the fruits of your labor. And we got this one over here in the past with temperance. Working on that little heart that's right over there. Let's see the strength. Woo, woo, woo. I feel like your angels is talking to you. Something you need to clean up. Yeah. I see you being groomed. Yeah. I see the helping hand. Yeah, choose wisely. You want to take this journey. Yeah, do a deep dive. You might need to do a background check. Now, listen. Yeah, it's one thing that, yeah, I'm just going to leave that there. Yeah, you might have to put your ears and feet to the street to figure out what you're dealing with, especially when you plan on spending a lifetime with somebody. Listen. Yeah. Keep your ears open. Yeah, take your time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying go snooping and all that stuff like that right there, but, you'll feel the vibe. You'll feel the energy, And of course, you want to ask your person questions and things of that nature, see if they're going to be on the up and up. So listen. There's a healthy way of finding out. Yeah, like the employer, sometimes you don't have to go back no further than 7 years. 7 years is the Ouroboros, that's their change. I tell you, they use everything in regards to this knowledge in life. I'm trying to tell you, it's everything wrapped up in it. Everything. When you start paying attention. Now, there you go. He's dedicated. You got your little foxy mama right there, Oshun. And look at the emperor right there on a freaking star. Oh my God! Now, of course, he's a boss, a leader, the wealthy man, an empire. Right there on the star. Woo! The mid-heaven. And it says dive deep. And you see he investigates. You might want to know what's going on inside of him. I don't know. You know what? I actually think that if this is someone, he might be on a spiritual path too. Yeah. Yeah, because he right next to the broken heart. The heart over there and the heart over here. Yeah, y'all might know some things. Because he is lined up with the star. I'm just saying. You got temperance. Like, yeah. Like, cool head. Yeah. Temperance, yeah. Let me see that. Let me see. The Wheel of Fortune right there on the freaking tower with the helping hand. The evil eye protection. The trine. Oh my God, and a surprise. Damn, I hope this is for me. Oh my God. crazy. And I'm talking about an occupation, I mean. Oh my God. How love is this? Oh my goodness. Sheesh. Look at that. Now, it is love. And you might have a little anxiety about that. And it's so crazy that I just was clarifying that I just wanted to be work for me. You might feel that way. I don't know. You might change your mind though, boo. Like, change your mind. Yeah. Yeah. You might change your mind. Namaste. Let your little guard down. Yeah. See? This is letting go. Shedding the old, letting go of people, possessions, or issues. Generosity and sharing. You see? Because this person be holding on. Moving on. And I just want you to note, look at all this that's back here. Pentacles. Pentacles. This was wonderful. I liked it. This was fun. Yeah, I see you moving forward. And there you go. Hard work paying off. Yeah. It's a new beginning. You know, sometimes it's a little stress, but I see you moving forward. Yeah, good news. That's your bottom card. I do see a little growth going on here. I see something changing. I see the ancestors is stepping in. I see a celebration. Now I was picking up this card. Hey, look, independence. Now this is telling you manage money yourself. Don't depend on others. Don't lose your individuality. But I was picking up this one because of the celebration. But this came with it. Angelic frequency. Angels are here. You are safe. Potent connection. All right. That is your message. Now, what you can do with that, what you will. You know what I'm saying? But that was fun. All right, hit the like button for your girl, and I will see you on the next one, boo.